This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, and welcome to this lesson of Lutheran Services in Iowa's Save and Match program. This lesson is on banking in the United States.
ሰላም እንኳን ደህና መጻኹም ናብዚ ናይ ሎሚ መዓልቲ ለሰን እዚ ናይ ሎሚ መዓልቲ ለሰን ድማ ብዛዕባ ባንኪንግ ኣብ ኣሜሪካ ክኸውን እዩ።
The topics for this lesson are important words, financial institutions, accounts and services, and statements and fees.
ናይ ሎሚ መዓልቲ ኣርእስታት እምበር ጠቐምቲ ቃላት ናይ ስነ ገንዘብ ቅዋማት ኣካውንትን ኣገልግሎትን ቅዋማት ክፍሊታት ናይ ክፍሊታት መግለፂ ክኸውን እዩ። እሱ ድማ ስቴትመንት ፊስ ተባሂሉ ይፅዋዕ።
Let's start by talking about some important words. How do we talk about banking?
እስኪ ንጀምር በቶም ኣገደስቲ ቃላት ዝበሃሉ ከመይ ጌርና ኢና ብዛዕባ ባንክ ንዘራርብ?
Our first phrase is financial institution. A financial institution is a company that provides financial services or services to manage your money. These include accounts, loans, and other services. A bank or credit union is the most common kind of financial institution.
ጠቐምቲ ቃላት ዝበሃሉ ብዛዕባ ናይ ገንዘባዊ ቅዋማት እዚ ትካል እዚ ንበል ገንዘብ ዘቕርብ ኣገልግሎት ዝህብ ክኸውን ይኽእል። እዚ ድማ ቁፅሪ ባንኪ ኣካውንት ወይ ድማ ልቓሕ ሎን እዚኦም ፍሉጣት ድማ ዓይነት እዮም ባንክ ኦር ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ተባሂሎም ይፍለጡ። እዚኦም ድማ ወይ ገንዘብካ ተቐምጠሎም ወይ ድማ ገንዘብ የለቁሑኻ ማለት እዩ።
A statement. A statement is a summary of activity in an account. This includes transactions and other activities.
ስቴትመንት ዝበሃል ጽማቕ ናይ ባንክ ንገብሮ ምንቅስቓሳት እዩ ማለት እዩ። እዚ መዓስ የቲና ገንዘብ መዓስ ኣውፂና ገንዘብ ዘጠቓልል ኣውፂኹም ሃቡኒ ኣርእዩ ንኽትብሎም ከለኻ ነቶም ባንክ ወይ ባዕልኻ ክትሪኦ ከለኻ ዘርእየካ ፀብጻብ ብምሉኡ ስቴትመንት ተባሂሉ ይፅዋዕ።
A transaction is an activity in an account. Transactions include withdrawals, deposits, transfers, and other kinds of activities.
ትራንሳክሽን ዝበሃል ድማ ምንቅስቓስ እዩ። ኣብቲ ባንኪ ወይ ገንዘብ ከተውፅእ ገንዘብ ከተእቱ ካባኻ ናብ ካልእ ከተመሓላልፍ ከለኻ ወይ ካልእ ሰብ ናባኻ ከመሓላልፈልካ ከሎ እዚ ምንቅስቓስ እዚ ትራንሳክሽን ይበሃል።
A deposit is the act of adding money to an account. This can be when you get a paycheck or your tax return, or you're depositing money from another source. One kind of deposit is a direct deposit. That is when you work with the HR, your payroll at work. And instead of giving you a check each payday, they automatically put your paycheck into your account. A direct deposit is an automatic deposit.
ዲፖዚት ዝበሃል ድማ ገንዘብካ ናብ ኣካውንትካ ክስደደልካ ከሎ ፔይቼክ ወይ ታክስ ሪተርን እዞም ኩሎም ገንዘብ እዚኦም ናብ ባንክ ኣካውንትካ ክለኣኹ ከለዉ ዝግበር ምንቅስቃሳት ዲፖዚት ይበሃል። ዳይሬክት ዲፖዚት ዝበሃል ድማ ካልእ ዓይነት እዩ። እዚ ካብቲ ትስርሓሉ ቦታ እቲ HR ትኽብትኽ ብኣውቶማቲክ ፔይመንት ናብ ባንክ ኣካውንትካ እንተዳ ሰዲድልካ ዳይሬክት ዲፖዚት ይበሃል።
A withdrawal is the act of taking money out of an account. This could be for bills or purchases or other reasons. An automatic withdrawal is a way of paying for recurring payments like your rent or your utilities, where money automatically goes out of your account and into the account of the company you are paying.
withdrawal ዝበሃል ድማ ማኒ ገንዘብ ካብ ናትካ ኣካውንት ክኸይድ ከሎ ዕዳኻ ምኽፋል ምግዛእ ክራይ automatic withdrawal እዚ ድማ ናብ ዝኾነ ናብ ተኸፋለ ኣካል ትኽብትኽ ካብ ባንክኻ ክኸይድ ከሎ withdrawal ይበሃል። taking money, bills, purchase ዝኾነ ነገር ክትገዝእ እዚ ብምልኡ withdrawal ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ።
Transfer is the act of moving money from one account to another. This could be between accounts that you own or between your account and someone else's. It could be between accounts within your institution or from an account at your institution to another.
transfer ዝበሃል ድማ ዝኾነ ገንዘብ ካብ ሓደ ኣካውንት ናብ ካልእ ኣካውንት ክኸይድ ከሎ ካብ ሓደ ሰብ ናብ ሓደ ሰብ ክኸውን ከሎ ትራንስፈር ይበሃል። እዚ ካባኻ ናብ ተቐባሊ ሰብ ክኸውን ይኽእል ወይ ድማ ካብቲ ላኣኺ ናባኻ ክኸውን ይኽእል። እዚ ምንቅስቓስ እዚ ድማ ትራንስፈር ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ።
Balance. A balance is the amount of money you have after a transaction. It also means the amount of money in your account at the end of a month or at the end of your statement period.
Balance ዝበሃል ድማ ትርፊ ገንዘብካ ማለት እዩ። እዚ ዝኽፈል ከፊልካ ንኻኻ ኩሉ ሰዓት ንኻ ክትሪኦ ከለኻ ኣብ ኢድካ ዝተተሓዘ ገንዘብ ባላንስ ይበሃል። እዚ ኣብ ናይ መወዳእታ ኣካውንት ክኸውን ይኽእል፣ ኣብ ናይ መወዳእታ ወርሒ ክኸውን ይኽእል ወይ ድማ ኣብቲ ስቴትመንት ፔሪየድ ክኸውን ይኽእል፣ ኣብቲ ናይ ፅማቕ ወረቐትካ ትሪእየሉ ግዜ ክኸውን ይኽእል።
Interest. Interest is money that an institution deposits in your account. It is an incentive to keep money in your account An institution will pay you interest based on a percentage of your balance at the end of a month or statement period. This interest deposit is also called a dividend.
ኢንተርስት ዝበሃል ድማ እቲ ናይ ገንዘብ ቅዋም ኣብ ዲፖዚት ኢን አካውንት ዘሎ ናቱ ወሰኽ ወለድ ክኸውን ይኽእል ማለት እዩ። እዚ ድማ በቲ ፐርሰንቴጅ ኦፍ ባላንስ በትናትካ ብዙሕ ገንዘብ ዝዕቀን ዝፍለጥ ማለት እዩ። ዝኾነ ብዙሕ ገንዘብ እንተዳሊካ ናቱ ወለድ ኣሎ ማለት እዩ ውስኽ። እዚ ድማ ዲፖዚት ዲቫይደንድ ተባሂሉ ክጽዋዕ ይኽእል እዩ ማለት እዩ።
Fees. Fees are money that an institution charges you. These can include penalties and service fees. We will talk more about fees later in this lesson.
Fees ዝበሃል ድማ መቕፃዕቲ ማለት እዩ ካብ ዝቓሉ ክፍሊት ማለት እዩ። እዚ መቕፃዕትኻ ክኸውን ይኽእል ወይ ናይ ዝተገብረልካ ኣገልግሎት ክፍሊት ክኸውን ይኽእል ወዘተ ብምሉኡ ፊ ተባሂሉ ይጽዋዕ። ብዛዕባ ፊ ድማ ኣብ ዝቕፅል ለሰናት ብዙሕ ክንመሃር ኢና።
Now, let's talk about financial institutions. What are they? Financial institutions, banks and credit unions are financial institutions. Both offer services like accounts and loans, but they are different in how they work.
Financial institutions ዝበሃሉ ድማ ሕጂ ክንዘራረብ ኢና። ዓይነት እዮም እዚኣቶም። Financial institutions ዝበሃሉ ባንክስ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን እዚኦም ፋይናንሻል ኢንስቲትዩሽን ተባሂሎም ይፍለጡ አገልግሎት ዝህቡ ማለት እዩ። Both after accounts loans offer እዚኦም ኩሎም ኦፈር ይገብሩ አገልግሎት services account ይህቡ loan ይህቡ ልቃሕ ማለት እዩ። different in how they work ይፈላለዩ ድማ እዮም ከመይሎም ከም ዝሰርሑ ፍልልይ ድማ ኣለዎም እዩ። እዚኦም ብጠቕላላ financial institution ተባሂሎም ይፍለጡ።
Let's start with banks. Banks are for-profit companies. This means they make a profit when you open accounts with them or use their services. Many banks are nationwide. So if you go to US Bank in Georgia, you can also access your account if you go to a US bank in Washington. But some banks are local. They're only in one city or one place. Common examples of banks include Wells Fargo, US Bank, and Bank of America.
ባንክስ ዝበሃሉ ድማ ንዛረብ እዚኣቶም መክሰብ ዘለዎም እዮም for profit companies ዝበሃሉ እዚኦም ኩሎም ሰባት ኣብዚኦም ባንክ ኣካውንት ክኸፍቱ ከለዉ መክሰብ ኣለዎም ብጥራይ ይኮነን ዘገልግሉ እዚኦም ድማ ኣብ ኩሉ ቦታታት ገሊኦም nationwide ክኾኑ ይኽእሉ ኣብ ኩሉ ቦታታት ዘለዉ ገሊኦም ድማ ኣብ ውሱን ቦታታት ጥራይ ክህልዉ ይኽእሉ ንኣብነት US ባንክ ኣብ ጆርጅያ ክህሉ ይኽእል ከምኡ እውን ኣብ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ ንኣብነት ኤግዛምፕልስ ናይዚኦም ዌልስ ፋርጎ ዩኤስ ባንክ ባንክ ኦፍ ኣሜሪካ ኣብ ኩሉ ቦታታት ክህሉ ይኽእሉ እዮም ባንክስ ድማ ይበሃሉ
A credit union is not for profit. This means that they do not make a profit when you open accounts with them or access their services. Credit unions are usually local, specific to one city or area, but sometimes they are statewide.
ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ተኾይኑ ግን ኩሉ ከም ኩሉ ኣይኮነን not for profit ከምቶም ኩሎም ኣይኮነን ኣብ ኩሉ ዝርከብ ኣብ ውሱን ቦታ ጥራይ ዝርከብ ምናልባት ኣብ ሓደ ቦታ ስቴት ዋይድ ኣብ ውሱን ቦታ ዝርከብ ክኸውን ይኽእል ኔሽን ዋይድ ኣይኮነን this is state wide ይብለሎ ማለት እዩ
A credit union is a financial cooperative. This means that members own shares of the company and can help the company make decisions about how it runs. You become a member when you open an account. This usually includes a one-time fee, usually between $5 and $25.
እዚ ድማ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ዝበሃል ድማ ፋይናንሻል ኮኦፐሬቲቭ ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ ሕብር ኢልካ ዝስራሕ መንበርስ ኦን ሼርስ እቶም ኣብኡ ዘለዉ ኣባላት ሼር እንዳገበሩ እንዳተመራቕሑ እዮም ዝነብሩ እቶም ሜምበርሺፕ ባንክ ኣካውንት ምስ ከፈሉ ድማ ይኸፍሉ እዮም ኣብ ሓደ ግዜ ካብ 5 ቅርሺ ክሳብ 25 ቅርሺ ይኸፍሉ ኣብቲ ናይ መጀመርያ ግዜ እዚ ከምዚ ዓይነት ምንቅስቓሳት ዝገብር ድማ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ይበሃል መፍለጢ ድማ ፋይናንሻል ኮኦፐሬቲቭ እዩ ማለት እዩ
This program works with two credit unions, Viridian Credit Union and Greater Iowa Credit Union.
እዚ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ድማ ምስ ክልተ ቦታ እዩ ዝሰርሕ ንሳቶም ድማ ቨሪዲያን ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ይበሃሉ ግሬተር አይዋ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ድማ ይበሃሉ
Why do you keep your money in a bank or in a credit union?
ስለምንታይ ኢና ገንዘብና ኣብ ባንክ ወይ ድማ ኣብ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ነቐምጦ
Some reasons might include that it's convenient, that it's secure. All credit unions and banks are federally insured in case any money is lost or stolen in them. And depositing your money in a checking account automatically is cheaper than going to a check cashing company.
እዚ ድማ ምኽንያታት ኣለዎ ኣብኡ ከነቐምጥ ከለና እሱ ድማ ውሑስ እዩ ጥዑም እዩ ኣብኡ ንኸተቐምጦ ፌደራሊ ኢንሹርድ ድማ ውሕስነት ኣለዎ እዩ ብመንግስታዊ ኣካል ሕሱር ድማ እዩ ቺፐር ዛን ካብቶም ቼክ ካሽንግ ዝገብሩ ካብቶም ካልኣት ድማ ዝሓሰበ እዩ በዚ ምኽንያት ኣብዚኦም ነቐምጦ ማለት እዩ
You can access an institution's services in person or online.
እዚ ድማ ነቲ institution services ዝበሃል ነቲ ኣገልግሎት ብኣካል in person ወይ ድማ ኦንላይን ብርሕቐት ኮንካ ክትከታተሎ ትኽእል ኢኻ።
When you access services in person, you can do this by going into the bank's lobby or using their drive-through. Each of these will have a different set of hours, so be sure to look those hours up before you go.
እዚኦም ድማ ብኣካል ናብቲ ናቶም ቦታ ናብቲ ብኣካል ዝርከብሉ ከይድካ ናብቲ ላቢ ክትረኽቦም ትኽእል ወይ ድማ ኣብ ውሽጢ መኪናኻ ኮንካ ብደገ ኣሎ ድራይቭ ስሩ ዝበሃል ብኡ ክትከውን ትኽእል። እዚ ድማ ኣብ ዝኾነ ግዜ ኣብ ዝኾነ ሰዓት ዝተፈላለየ እዩ እቻት ዲፈረንት ኣወርስ ኩሎም ነናቶም ግዜ ኣለዎም ቅድሚ ምኻድካ ሰዓታቱን ክትሪኦ ይግባእ።
You can access an institution's services online by going to their website or often by using their apps on your phone. Online, you can manage your accounts and view your transactions. And you can do this anytime. You don't have to wait for the bank or the credit union to open its lobby or its drive-through.
እዚ ድማ ብኦንላይን ክትከታተሎ ትኽእል ዌብሳይቶም ብምርካብ ወይ ናቶም ኣብ ብምሓዝ ኩሉ ክትከታተል ትኽእል ነቲ ዝተገብረ ትራንዛክሽንስ ክትሪኦ ትኽእል ኢኻ ኣብ ዝኾነ ግዜ ንዕኦም ክትፅበዮም የብልካን ጥራይ ምልምማድ እዩ ከመይ ጌርካ ከምትርኢ።
Now let's take a break. Pause this video and come back in 5 minutes, and we will continue.
በሉ ዕረፍቲ ንውሰድ በዚ ካብ ምርኣይ እሞ ድሕሪ 5 ደቂቕ ድማ ንመለስ።
Now, let's talk about accounts and services. What do institutions offer? Institutions offer accounts, loans, certificates of deposit, and sometimes they offer insurance deals and other services.
ሓራይ ሕጂ ከዓ ብዛዕባ accounts and services ክንመሃር ኢና institution offer እንታይ እዮም ዝገብሩ እቶም institution offer ዝገብርዎ ንብል ኣለና። እዚኦም ድማ accounts ኣገልግሎት ክህቡ ይኽእሉ loans ልቓሕዚ ካልኣይ ድማ certificate of deposit ዝበሃል እውን ክህቡ ይኽእሉ ከምኡ እውን insurances እውን ኦፈር ክገብሩ ይኽእሉ እዮም። እዚኦም ድማ ተጠቃሊሎም accounts and services ተባሂሎም ይፍለጡ።
Two common types of accounts in the United States include savings accounts and checking accounts.
ኣብ ኣሜሪካ ኣብ ዩናይትድ ስቴትስ ክልተ ፍሉጣት ዝኾኑ ኩሉ ሻዕ ምሳና ኮመን ዝኾኑ ክልተ ኣካውንት ኣለው። እዚኣቶም ድማ ሴቪንግ ኣካውንትስ ቼኪንግ ኣካውንትስ ተባሂሎም ይፍለጡ።
Savings accounts are the most basic type of account. Therefore, saving money, not spending it. Because of this, they usually earn interest, and they are not connected to a debit card.
saving account ዝበሃል ድማ እዚኦም እቶም ኩሉ ሻዕ መሰረታዊ ዝኾኑ ገንዘብና ዕቁባት ዝበሃል እዮም እቶም ነውፅኦም እቶም ነጥፎም ዘይኮኑ እዮም ማለት እዩ እዚ ድማ ዝኣከብናዮ ሰራሕናዮ ክኸውን ይኽእል ብጠቕላላ እዚ saving account ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ no debit card.
A checking account is an account to pay bills and buy goods or services. It is an account for spending. Because of this, it is connected to debit cards and sometimes checks. And it gathers little to no interest because money does not stay in a checking account for very long.
checking account ዝበሃል ድማ ኩሉ ግዜ ዕዳጋ ንኸፍለሎም ዝኾነ ነገር ንገዝኣሎም ኩሉ ግዜ እንዳጥፋናዮ ንኸይድ ወፃኢታት debit card ወይ ከዓ check ክኸውን ይኽእል ክውሕድ ይኽእል ወይ ድማ ኢንተርስት ዘይብሉ ክኸውን ይኽእል እዚ ዓይነት ምንቅስቓሳት ድማ checking account ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ
Let's review a common question. Many people wonder what is the difference between a debit card and a credit card. Debit cards use your money to pay for goods and services. They are connected to your checking account. This means that you can only pay with what you have in your account.
Let's talk about common questions ይኽእለና ፀኒሐ እዚኦም common questions ዝበሃል ድማ ታንቶም ፍልልያት ኣብ debit cardን credit cardን ዘለዉ debit card እንተደኣ ኮይኑ ናትካ ኮይኑ ንኩሉ ነገር እንዳኸፈልካሉ ትነብረሉ ገንዘብካ ሓላልካ ማለት እዩ እዚኦም ድማ ኩሉ ግዜ ፍልልያቶም ንምፍላጥ ሕቶታት እንዳተላዓሉ እዮም ዝነብሩ
On the other hand, credit cards use an institution's money. When you pay for things with a credit card, you must pay that money back because you borrowed it from the institution. You will usually have to pay back interest. And you should make these payments monthly.
ተመሳሳሊ ክሬዲት ካርድ ዝበሃል ድማ ኢንስቲትዩሽን ትጥቀመሉ በተሕጋውነት እዩ ማለት እዩ እዚ ልቃሕ እዩ እንዳተጠቀምካሉ ዝፈንሕነት ገንዘብ እሞ paid back ታሕቲ መልሶ እዚ ድማ ኢንተርስት ክህልዎ ይኽእል እዚ ድማ ኩሉ ግዜ ወርሒ ትገብሩ monthly payment ዝበሃል ኣለዎ እዩ እዚ ዓይነት ምንቅስቃሳት ድማ ክሬዲት ካርድ ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ
Another service that banks and credit unions offer is borrowing money. You can borrow money from a bank or credit union for home loans, for car loans, or for credit cards.
እዚ ድማ ልቃሕ ኩሉ ግዜ ካብ ንፈልጦ borrowing money ተባሂሉ ልቃሕ ድማ ኣሎ ማለት እዩ እዚ ከዓ ገዛ ንምግዛእ መኪና ንምግዛእ ክሬዲት ካርድስ ንምህላው ነዞም ሰለስቲኦም ትገብረሉ ትልቆሖ ገንዘብ ማለት እዩ ሆም ሎን ካር ሎን ክሬዲት ካርድስ ተባሂሎም ድማ ይፍለጡ
You can also access savings products. These include certificates of deposit and IRAs. A certificate of deposit is a kind of account where you agree to put a couple $100 or $1,000 in the account, and you agree not to withdraw anything for a certain period of time. Because you have made this agreement not to withdraw any money for several months, the bank will pay you with a higher interest rate, which means that you can get much more money in dividends by the time your term is over and you are ready to take out that money. An IRA is short for an individual retirement account. This is an account you put money into to save for when you can no longer work.
IRA is the demand saving product ዝበሃል እዚ certificate of deposit ክንብሎ ንኽእል እዚ ድማ ናይ ስምምዕ ማለት እዩ ንኣብነት 200 ወይ 1,000 እንተደኣ ዲፖዚት ተገርካ ካብኡ ከይወሰድካ ስኢልካ ንኽትቅኒ ተሰማማዕ እሞ ንሳቶም ድማ ዝዓበየ ወለድ ይገብሩልካ ማለት እዩ እቲ IRA ዝበሃል ድማ individual retirement account ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ ከምዚ ዓይነት ኣገልግሎት ዝህብ ድማ saving products ተባሂሉ ይፅዋዕ
Sometimes credit unions or banks may offer insurance deals, lower rates on home insurance or car insurance. This is because they can get group rates when they enroll many people into the same insurance program. You can ask about this and other services at your bank or credit union.
ኣብ ዝኾነ ቦታ ድማ ኣብቶም ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ወይ ኣብናትካ ባንክ ኢንሹራንስ ዲልስ ትሕት ዝበለ ኢንሹራንስ ንምህላው ኣገልግሎት ይህቡ እዮም ማለት እዩ እዚኦም ምናልባት ብማሕበር ክገብርዎ ይኽእሉ ይኾኑ ወይ ብውልቂ ክገብርዎ ይኽእሉ ይኾኑ ቅርብ ኢልካ ምሕታት ይወሳኒ እዩ
Now, let's talk about statements and fees. What should you know? We'll start by talking about statements. When you set up an account, the institution will send you a statement every month. But what information is on that statement?
ሕጂ ድማ ብዛዕባ statements and fees ክንዛረብ ኢና ባንክ ኣካውንት ምስ ከፈትካ set up an account እቲ ኢንስቲትዩሽን statement ይሰደልካ ማለት እዩ ጽማቕ ኣብ ኩሉ ግዜ ወርሒ ድማ statement ኣሎ ከምታ ቀዲምና ዝገለጽናዮ ኩሉ ኣብቲ ባንክ ዘሎ ምንቅስቓሳት ዝነግር እዩ ማለት እዩ what information is on a statement እንታይ ዓይነት ሓበሬታ እዩ ኣብ ሓደ statement ክህሉ ዝኽእል
Your statement will have your account number and routing number. An account number tells your institution what account is in your money is in. And the routing number identifies your bank or credit union.
እዚኦም ድማ ኣብቲ ኢንስቲትዩሽን እንታይ ኣሎ እዩ account numberን routing numberን ኣሎ እቲ ኣካውንት ናምበር ናትካ ሓበሬታ ምዃንካ ኩሉ ነገር ዝነግር ሓበሬታ ዝሓዘ እዩ ብዛዕባኻ ዝሓዘ እዩ እቲ ሮቲን ናምበር ድማ identify your bank ኣበየናይ ባንክ ወይ ክሬዲት ዩኒየን ከም ዘሎ ትገንዘብካ ወይ ንስኻ ተመዝጊብካ ከም ዘለኻ ዝነግር እዩ እዚኦም ክልቲኦም ኣካውንት ናምበር ሮቲን ናምበር ተባሂሎም ይስምዑ
These numbers are used by banks, credit unions, and other companies to complete transactions and move money from one account to another. These are pieces of identifying information, so it is important to keep them safe.
እዚኦም ክልቲኦም እምበር እዚኦም ክልቲኦም ካባኻ ገንዘብ ክወፅእ ከሎ ናባኻ ገንዘብ ክኣቱ ከሎ ዝተቐመጠ ዝነብሩ ክልተ ዓበይቲ ነገራት እዮም እቲ ፅቡቅ ነገር ድማ ንዕኦም ሴቭ ምግባር በጋባብ ህላው እዩ
Your statement will have an account summary and show account activity. An account summary shows your beginning and ending balances, your total deposits, and total withdrawals. Below this, your account activity will show every transaction and its balance. Check this information carefully and make sure there are no transactions that you don't recognize.
Account summary ዝበሃሉ እምበር ካብ መጀመርያ ስጋብ መወዳእታ ዝረአዩ shows beginning and ending balance ካብ መጀመርያ ስጋብ መወዳእታ ዘርእዩ እዮም እዚኦም እዚ ድማ ኩሉ ግዜ ተጠንቂቕካ ክትሪኦ ቸክ ክትገብሮ ይግባእ ምናልባት ዘይትዝክሮ ሪኮግናይዝ ዘይትገብሮ ትራንሳክሽን ኩሉ ስለ ዝኽእል ብጥንቃቐ ምርኣይ የድሊ ኩሉ ተጻሒፉ ስለ ዘሎ
Now let's talk about fees. Most of your transactions will be ones that you made. But some transactions on your statement will be fees. Fees can be for services or penalties that an institution charges you.
ሕጂ ድማ ብዛዕባ ፊዝ ንዛረብ ኣለና ክንዛረብ ኢና እዚኦም ድማ ዕዳ ማለት እዩ መቕፃዕቲ ዘኽፍሉኻ እቶም ኢንስቲትዩሽን ወይ ዝኾነ ነገር ዘብደልካዮ ቅፅዓት ይገብሩልካ ወይ ድማ በቲ ዝሃቡኻ ኣገልግሎት ናይቲ ዝተገልገልካዮ ትኸፍል ኣለኻ ማለት እዩ ምንቅስቓስ እዚ ድማ ፊዝ ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ
Service fees are fees an institution charges you for providing a service. Some service fees include account maintenance fees. Some banks will charge an account maintenance fee every month in exchange for keeping your account open. ATM fees are another kind of service fee. When you withdraw money from an ATM, it will notify you, it will tell you that there will be a service fee, and it will ask, do you want to pay this fee and complete your transaction? At this point, you can accept to pay the fee, or you can decline and they cancel your withdrawal.
ሰርቪስ ፊ ዝበሃሉ ድማ ናይቲ ዝተገልገልካዮ ቻርጅ ክገብሩካ ከለዉ እዩ ማለት እዩ ኣገልግሎት ይህቡካ እሞ በቲ ምክንያት እሱ ይቆፅዑካ ወይ ገንዘብ ካብኡ ተቐምጥ ስለዘለካ ምስኦም ኣካውንት ስለዘለካ ይቆፅዑካ ኣካውንት ሜንተናንስ በዚ ይቆፅዑካ ናይ ATM ድማ ካልኣይ ዓይነት ፊ እዩ ማለት እዩ ኣብ ዝኾነ ቦታ ክትወስድ ከለካ ገንዘብ ካብታ ATM ሳድማ መቕፃዕቲ ኣለዋ እዚ ኩሉ ምንቅስቃሳት እዚ ድማ ሰርቪስ ፊ ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ
Penalty fees are fees an institution charges you for breaking an agreement. Sometimes institutions have minimum balance fees. If your account's balance drops below a certain amount, the institution may charge you a fee. Overdraft fees are another kind of penalty fee. If you overdraw your checking account, if a transaction takes out more money in your account than you have, your bank will charge you an overdraft fee.
ሓራይ ሕጂ ድማ ፔናልቲ ፊ ዝበሃል ክንገልጽ ኢና እዚ ፔናልቲ ፊ ዝበሃል ንዝኾነ ስምምዕ ገርካ ዝነበርካ እንተዳ ወፂኻ እውን ድሕር ሰርካዮ ብሬኪንግ ኣግሪመንት ተሰማሚዕካ ትነብር ንሓደ ጉዳይ እሞ እንድሕር ካብኡ ወፂኻ ንሳቶም ድማ ብገንዘብ ይቆፅዑካ ማለት እዩ ሚኒማም ባላንስ ክኸውን ይኽእል ከምኡ ድማ ኦቨርድራፍት ክኸውን ይኽእል ካብቲ እዚ ብሙሉእ ምንቅስቃሳት እዚ ፔናልቲ ፊ ተባሂሉ ይፍለጥ
Now let's review. What did you learn?
ሕጂ ቁርብ ንድገሞ ተማሂርኩም
In this lesson, we learned about important words such as statement or fee or financial institution. We learned what financial institutions are. We learned what accounts and services they offer. And we learned about statements and fees.
ኣብዚ ዝሓለፈ እምበር ንዕኡ ድግም ከነብሎ ዝተምሃርናዮ ፍልይ ዝበለ ኣርእስትታት ዝነበረ ኣገደስቲ ቃላት ተማሂርና ፋይናንሻል ኢንስቲትዩሽን እንታይ እዮም ዝገብሩ ከመይ እዮም ተማሂርና ኣካውንትስ ኤንድ ሰርቪስስ ድማ ተማሂርና statements and fees ዝብሉ ድማ ኩሉ ተማሂርና እዚ ድማ ናይቲ ዝነበረ ጽማቕ ወይ summary ኢና ነዘኻኽረኩም ዘለና
What did you learn in this lesson? What questions do you have? If you have a question that this lesson did not answer, be sure to ask staff and they will help you find an answer.
Questions ሕቶታት እንታይ ተማሂርኩም እንታይ ሕቶታት ኣለኩም ዝኾነ ሕቶታት እንተደኣ ኣለኩም ስታፍ ነምበር ክትሓቱ ትኽእሉ ኢኹም ነዞም ኣብዚ ዝሰርሑ ክትሓቱ ትኽእሉ ኢኹም
Thank you for listening to this video.
ስለሰማዕኹምና ብጣዕሚ ኢና ንመስገን ነዚ ቪድዮ እዚ ስለሰማዕኹሞ ብጣዕሚ ኢና ንመስግነኩም